All right, so we're back for another consummate opinion. I've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
I can't speak at the beginning. All right, so interns
Is
here.
your mouth tired?
My mouth is tired. Too many mouth hugs lately.
Ugh.
I mean, it has been my birthday.
There's no such
or it
thing.
is my birthday. It has been my birthday.
Yeah, you're supposed to get them, not give them.
Wait, what'd you say, Joe?
You were just sucking on the intern. That's why you messed up your intro.
It's true.
All right, so McBride's here, Show's here, intern's here, and we got a new guest today, someone we've talked about quite often. I haven't talked about him too much lately.
The man.
Charles brought him up, actually.
The myth.
Ethan's here.
The legend.
Good evening.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. It's like Joe Mama Johnson's Quiet Storm, kind of. Good evening. All right, so I guess we'll start with what's new with you. I'll go first.
All right. Happy birthday.
Today's my birthday. Yes, thank you.
Happy birthday.
You're not new anymore,
Shit, I
though.
forgot all about that. My bad.
I'm not new.
How not new are you?
I turned 31 today.
Ugh.
That's not a big deal.
That's it. It's over.
Life is over.
Yep.
How old are you?
I can't remember. I'm so old.
Older than that.
33.
33. Okay. Let's see. So this whole weekend went to Tim McGraw concert.
Ooh. What was that?
You say where?
Yeah.
It was at the amphitheater.
Axe Gary?
Yeah. Is that even called? It's
No.
Mid-Florida Credit Union.
Yeah.
Did that Saturday night.
Look, it's always going to be the Ice Palace. It's always going to be the
is always gonna
Thunderdome.
be the Ice
And it's always going to be the Axe Gary Amphitheater.
Then let's see. Sunday we went deep sea fishing. And
Ooh. Catch anything?
couple fish, not much. She actually caught a scamp grouper.
Ooh. Sounds delicious.
Let's see how small it was to where we couldn't bring it home.
It was a half an inch too short.
Brutal. That's
How big was it?
15 and a half inches.
So you needed 16.
Yeah.
Right. I know you're trying to think of so
It
many
was
things.
almost
4 inches in
almost 4 times bigger than Joe's dick. Almost.
Yeah.
That little half inch would have done it.
Well,
A half
I
inch.
say that's all you need.
What?
A half inch longer, and you would have been able to keep it.
Put
Half
a
inch
little-
more, yep.
Pretend that that's not actually a microphone. Put it a little bit closer to your mouth.
How about is this better?
That's much
Pretend
better.
it's a big fat
much
deal.
better.
All right, so let's see what else is new. Got to go to work today at about 5 a.m.
Ugh.
Got off pretty early though.
That's his
Then
tradition.
that's pretty good. Then let's see. Man,
Focus.
I think that's it. I think
Air conditioning fixed. It's cooler in here.
It's cooler in the whole house. Has that been since the last show that the guy came?
I think that you said he went up there last time, but he didn't do anything.
I don't know when it was. I was working, whatever night I worked at night. I don't know, whenever. But he came and fixed some stuff, but I actually have to get my entire ductwork system done, except for this 8-piece.
Time out. Time out. Rewind it.
8 feet worth of duct that I already got done about 3.5 years ago, which is in the main part. There was a massive hole up there.
Oh, yeah?
That got redone. Now I need to get about probably 60, 70 feet worth more in the little branch, little spider portion I need done.
Gotcha.
Intern, you're next. What's new with you?
Same things that were new with you.
That's not new for you.
I mean,
How's your
went to Tim
job?
McGraw, went fishing.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you go? Would you catch anything?
Yeah, I caught a grouper. It was a little bit too short to keep.
It's terrible. That's the worst. When you catch something and it's just too small.
And your job.
Oh yeah, no, my job's going
Yeah,
really
how's the
good.
big
I got
girl
my
job?
first paycheck. That was exciting.
Well, that's the best part about it.
Definitely got it on a Saturday, so it was really nice to get that in the mail. That's about it.
Did you spend it already?
No, I'm very responsible with my money.
Oh, okay.
She actually is. She's not kidding. All right, McBride, what's new with you?
What's new with me? Well, World Cup's over. You don't have to hear me talk about it again for another 3 years and 11 months.
Yay.
Germany won it. Kicked those
Yeah, I saw-
Argentinians out.
When we got back from the boat, you could hear the people at Hooters, across. I'm assuming they were there at Hooters just screaming. There's no
Yeah.
other place there, And I was like, oh, somebody must have just won. And I looked at it, it was at 113 minutes. I go, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, he scored it was the latest goal in World Cup final history, I think.
That's crazy.
It was a nasty goal, but it's over. I'm going to miss it. I feel like someone just broke up with me. That's how lonely I feel
actually
without my
watched
World Cup
part of that.
soccer.
I don't know what was going on.
That was
there,
a
but
boring game. That's Argentina. They're just very defensive and boring. I was very displeased with it, so I'm glad they lost. Other than that, just went and saw New Harry Potter Land. Went to the new Diagon Alley. It was very cool. Intern just rolled her eyes.
Yeah, the intern
She's
really
jealous.
wants to go.
Well,
We're
do
gonna
it.
wait until I think I told you earlier, beginning of September, we're gonna go.
Just Wingardium Leviosa your ass out to the car and just drive there.
Yeah, did you get a wand? Did you?
I didn't.
You didn't.
No.
But they have to where they're like.
Yeah, they do this cool thing now.
Activated throughout
Yeah, they're
the-
like interactive now. You buy a
Yeah.
little wand and you go and stand in front of statues and shit and boobity boobity boo, and then the statues do stuff. A lot of them end up squirting water on you, which is pretty funny to see all the dummies get squirted with water.
you did
but-
say you're 33, right?
Yes, I am,
Oh.
and I like entertaining movies.
How was Gringotts?
I didn't get to go on it. It was closed. It was a
What?
3-hour
Wait,
wait.
so you went there. and the
3-hour
main-
wait.
The main thing that people go there for was closed.
No, that's where you're wrong. The new one's no joke. There's plenty of stuff to do there, and they did it right this time. But yeah, it was a 3-hour wait, so we're like, oh yeah, we'll just come back like an hour before it
be
closes, and then we'll wait in
pissed.
line then, and then leave. And they're like, nope, sorry, capacity.
I'd be so
Come back some other
pissed.
time.
Well, when we went to Disney, to the Magic Kingdom for the mine train, the Seven Dwarfs mine train, we thought we'd wait till about an hour before they close. They close at midnight that night. Get there, still over an hour wait.
Yeah, no, they're onto that game now. That's what everyone's doing, apparently.
Yeah. How was the train? Did you take the
I
train?
didn't get to go on the train either. I wasn't even supposed to be able to get in. All right. So here, long story short, waited 2 hours in line because I have the old school pass, which is just the normal one where there's blackout dates. It's a blackout date for Universal because it just opened, so I can't get in. So I stayed in line for over 2 hours trying to upgrade my pass. The most convoluted process you can even imagine, just to give a company more money. Come to find out, it's not going to work. I can't do it. I'm going to cancel it. They have to cancel my old card before I can get a new one, and I'm going to lose my awesome rate that I've had for like 6 years. So I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Lady feels sorry for me, ends up giving me a ticket to go in for the day for free. So I got in for free, but it was a normal ticket, so I couldn't do the train that goes in between the parks. It doesn't really make sense to me, but
Oh, it was just for Universal.
it was just for Universal. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm not going to complain. I mean, I didn't get to go on the ride or the train, but I got to go in for free, and it was cool. And good news is a lot more alcohol there. A lot of new beer and a lot of new drinks.
In Harry Potter World?
Yes.
Ooh.
A lot.
Did they have alcoholic butterbeer?
They didn't, but we did. We sneak in butterscotch schnapps and put it into
That's
it. It's delicious.
awesome.
Next time you go, let me know. I'll bring some.
I'll wear my boots.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
it's
they
very
don't really
cool. It's
check
worth,
you if
it's
you
worth
don't
going.
wear or if you don't bring bags. For the most part, you just walk right
Dude,
through.
having a baby, you can bring anything into anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't even look at your stuff anymore when you have a baby. It's great. If you don't have a baby and you're sick of not being able to sneak stuff into parks, go have a baby.
So unlike last week's show or 2 weeks ago, wasn't there someone that put some pot or something in their baby diaper?
Packets of heroin.
No, yeah, it was heroin.
Packets of heroin, yeah. Well, that was last week's show, I think we talked about that.
No, that was 2 weeks ago. No, that was last
It
week.
might have been last week.
Yeah.
So you listened, huh?
That was last week.
Of course, show. Listen, he's an avid follower of the
Avid.
show.
Oh.
11 right out of the Smarter Than a Hooters girl. I would have won.
That's true. You should have been here.
I would have come, but I wasn't invited.
Wait, did
No,
you
it's not that he wasn't invited.
Did you say your name before anyone
I actually
else did?
did. I stupidly talked to myself in
Yeah,
my
he was
car on the way to
playing.
work.
He was playing for
It's
real.
like I do with Sporkle with
Same thing.
Mike
Joe,
Kelch's show.
I actually wasn't invited.
God, I
either.
always beat them.
Well,
You
you
were
have to-
invited. Weren't you invited?
I thought you were
Last week?
working.
No.
Invited him.
No, I told him I had to work the next morning, but it was like,
Oh, that's what it was.
Head
You were
office
like,
said,
but last
"Oh,
time
yeah,
we
I'll
stayed
go,
so
I'll go."
late.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to bed until it was almost like 1 a.m.
It's all right. You just
Yeah, we were here late.
I didn't give him a mouth hug
We were here
last time,
late.
so
Yeah, well, I did. I went to bed at 11, and they stayed up till 1. So
All night.
yeah, that would have been good for me.
It was an all-night party.
All right, so Ethan, what's new with you? We don't have to get into the depth of things until later, but just
Give us a brief rundown.
Well, today was actually this week was my first week back at work.
Ugh, it's
Had
terrible.
Shoulder surgery. Yeah, that was pretty uncomfortable, but I'm feeling better. Got a couple new job offers.
it's good.
Big girl jobs like intern?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be saving lives.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
yeah, you're in the paramedic training, right?
I actually am.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's right, I remember
firefighter
that.
in County, so-
Captain Blue Shirt was talking about that. 'Cause I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
he kind of does the same thing.
He's the guy who drops people off to my ER, and then I have to fix them.
Yes.
Well, there's a reassuring thought. Don't
So-
get sick around here.
Actually, Actually, the dilemma that I'm having actually is I'm having to come up with a way on how I'm going to give my resignation.
For those of you who can't see through a microphone, I'm holding up the middle finger, and that's how you do it. Guaranteed to work.
I mean, I don't think it'd be that difficult.
Just give it 2 weeks middle finger.
Wait, do you give it to Thaddeus or?
Thaddeus?
Okay.
Really?
No, no. Close, but no.
No, to give it to him, I would get a, ooh, you're going to have to talk to Thaddeus on that one.
Ooh, no one
That's
wants
pretty
to
much
do
how
that.
the conversation would going in. So, but yes, there would have to be one to Thaddeus, and then probably a couple of emails would have to be sent out, I believe. But
Oh, because you're like the kitchen manager, right?
yeah,
The
I
big
guess
cheese.
that's what they call me these days. I call myself a glorified cook with a Hooters T-shirt on. But yeah, I mean, other than that, actually, here's something that probably not everybody experiences every day. I got a call from a friend of mine the other day. His mother called him and let him know that his niece has decided that she wants to be a boy.
Well, his niece decided that she wants to be a boy.
Yes.
It's,
Well, that's
this
exciting.
is a friend's family member, not
Yes.
your family
Not-
member.
Not mine. No. All the nieces and nephews in my family are girls and boys, flat out.
So you thought.
Yeah.
Well, so he called me and he's really worried because he really doesn't know how to handle this.
How old?
She is 18.
I'm not
Trying to get McBride
I'm
to-
not huffing at that. I'm huffing at.
Please don't
Trying to
electrocute
get
the man.
trying to
sitting
get
next
McBride
me.
to touch the electric tennis racket real quick.
Oh, do we all?
Terrible. Every time.
Down.
That was the strongest one yet. Did you put new batteries in that thing?
No. What else?
Oh, I can still feel it.
I was sideswiped last week.
Ooh.
Yeah, on 75.
Wow, that's fast
Yeah,
to get
the-
sideswiped.
Yeah, the people in North Carolina who come to Florida are in a hurry to get back there. So
Yeah, I don't
stay
blame
out of the way.
them. If they're probably listeners of this show and they hear all about the people, they don't want to stay here.
You know, we have a lot of Florida stories. Got a couple more today too.
Oh,
Yeah.
never-ending supply.
Yeah, other than that, I got up at 5 a.m. and it's a pretty short day. Other than that, just taking it day by day.
I think that's a good segue into show. Pretty short. That's a.
Short and to the point.
There you go.
What's up, show? What's new with you?
You have this obsession with my penis for some reason. What?
Nobody was talking about
It's
that.
because I have a short attention span.
Yeah. There's really nothing new with me other than the same thing you're dealing with, the AC.
Ugh, it's
Except
terrible.
for yours is getting fixed and mine's not.
It's completely dead or just putting along?
It's the air coming out of the air handler is too warm. It's getting like, I think there's a leak in the duct, but not a bad one. It's just like right by the
Just
air
enough.
handler.
Yeah,
'Cause
if-
all the duct work is supposed to be brand new.
If it makes you feel any better, this isn't fixed. It'll recollapse probably within a couple months. Like it's ghetto rigged up there
Good to
right
know.
now.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
nice.
actually fixed.
You need to
Well,
buy
mine was
yourself a couple
supposedly
rolls of duct
redone,
tape.
But when they put a new air handler in there, I
And-
think they didn't
Dude, if you
connect
want
it
help,
right.
we can
Shouldn't
just
you
go
have?
up there.
That's what I
Oh,
told
you
him.
said you were
Told
fighting
him
with
I'll
the
go up there.
insurance company, or
The
whatever
property
to
management
insure it?
company sent me a letter saying that they're actually not going to be doing that house anymore. That the company that owns them is going
I
to
wouldn't
another
expect
company. So
Sasquatch to
So
get
you're
up
no
there, but
longer
you and I can
insured
get up
because
there.
of that?
I'll go up there and get
the
sweaty.
new company's going to have to come in there.
Okay.
The new property management company.
This
Okay.
is
So I'm getting
exciting.
Fucked in every direction, basically.
Every direction?
Pretty much.
All right.
Like in every direction?
So
From all four
business
sides?
as
I don't like it.
usual.
We assume that you did, so thanks for clarifying.
Good.
I don't know what we're going to do. So
You're
other
gonna
than that,
sweat.
just
That's what you're gonna do.
working and listening to you idiots on the show last week. That I
Thank
would have
you.
won, by the way.
Well, I don't know if it'll be the next one or the one after that, but we need to have another "Are You Smarter Than a Hooter Girl?" That should be a staple of the show
Well,
every few weeks. Speaking of which,
A fan favorite.
I believe there might be a return guest next week. Someone who hasn't been on in quite a long time.
Really?
If we do the show next Thursday night, which is the plan,
Plans always work.
Mendel will be back.
Oh, God.
Show is not a fan of.
Not a fan of
Not
Mendel?
a fan of
I
Mendel at all.
don't know him. I just know that
You know of him.
it was just,
Details?
Say it. Go
boring,
ahead.
man.
Say it.
It was just, I don't know. I don't know how to
Oh,
say
is this
it.
Drunko?
No.
Charles goes completely ape shit and everything is racist and it's, time out, hold up.
Who?
Whole night.
It's the gaff.
Who we talking about?
Just the one. That's one.
Yeah.
One. But yeah, DeGaff. I'm going to show you a picture since you're talking about something else.
Keep talking, show.
Yeah,
No,
keep
go ahead,
talking
man.
to the mic.
You got it.
But yeah, Mendel will be making his. It's been a long time.
Return journey.
Have you seen the jalapeno on a stick? What is Jeff Dunham? He has a little
Jalapeno on his steak.
On a steak.
Does he look like
That's
that?
Mendel.
Or does he act like
Yes.
that?
I
His
actually
little
saw
tiny-
him in concert. He is hysterical.
Mendel?
No,
No.
Jeff Dunham's awesome.
Jeff Dunham was awesome in concert. I laughed through the whole show. It was.
Well, you
I
don't
like a
get that
little-
popular if you're not at least funny.
A little Mexican Chihuahua.
Chia hua hua?
Yeah, and then he had the Taliban guy.
Yeah, that's the one that
Oh.
probably got him.
Ahmed.
Yeah,
that's the
Ahmed.
one
And
that
then he
got
had the
him.
skeleton, the one with the red
bomber.
eyes.
Yeah.
I kill you.
I
There's
kill you.
Ahmed.
And then who was the farmer? He had a farmer.
There's the old.
That's
old
Larry the
guy.
Cable
Who was the
Guy, I
old guy?
think.
Wasn't
Oh yeah,
he?
yeah.
He had like
old guy.
overalls on and a flannel, and he had like a straw hat on.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's Larry
But
the
it was
Cable
the old guy.
Now I watched a movie before we started this tonight
Okay,
that I
what?
hadn't seen ever. I watched the first 10 minutes and shut it off one time. I watched Inception.
It's a good movie.
It's so good. It's so
if
good.
There's better
Joyce's
ones.
mind could not keep up with the intensity
But-
of the movie.
I've often said about this movie, it is very in-depth, very complex,
Oh, yeah.
very confusing. But
And he
even
just-
if you don't get it, it's still a good movie. It's
Yeah,
a good
well,
action flick.
He has to understand things to appreciate them, and he just couldn't understand the
There's a
movie.
lot to
So
it.
he got bored with it really fast.
It's one of those things that
You
I
gotta be in
feel
the
you got to
mood for
watch
it.
it a
Movie.
couple times
Yeah,
to
you gotta be in the
completely
mood.
understand.
What movie?
Inception.
Inception. With Emilio.
Emilio.
No, not Emilio.
Pass it to
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo.
What is this, Mighty Ducks?
What are we looking at here?
I
What is
can't
this?
imagine what we're looking at here. All right, so show.
Usually when Big Show shows me a picture of something, I end up throwing up.
No, it's
What is
nobody
it?
dying
It's
or
some Asian chick.
Is this a video?
Want to
Anally
get
raped,
these in
anything like
my
that.
door. What is this?
That's my wife's sister.
Why are you showing me this?
Is it a tranny?
Is she from Thailand? It probably is a dude, isn't it? That's a dude, isn't it? That's a dude.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah, he's
You were
a.
talking
That's your wife's sister slash brother.
Your wife's brother is a beautiful man.
Yeah, you know what? If I was going to and be gay, I
Wait, this is a dude?
That's a
that is a
dude.
dude.
Your wife's sister's a boy?
That is a man who's 21 years old now.
It's also,
But it's really your wife's
so
brother,
that
though.
seems like it's going to be the
Legit.
topic of the
But,
night.
you
Hey,
know,
pre-op or post-op?
nothing. Just taking a little bit of medicine, maybe get some boobs.
Hormone
that's about it.
therapy.
So pre-op.
Yeah,
Well, no, I
so
don't
you got
think,
boobs
I don't
and
think
junk.
he's gonna do anything. I think he's
It
just
looks
tucking.
like he's done
It sure
a
looks like
lot.
he's trying to do something.
Quite a bit, actually.
I mean, just not had any surgery or nothing.
Can you imagine like being out or something like that, and you end up going home with this girl, and
It's
then
got to be a real problem in the world now. There's so many of that.
yeah.
Is this its Facebook?
Yeah. You
Can I
flip
swipe?
it. Yeah.
Is this its
Is there
Facebook?
Some of them you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
not
the
as
ones with the
pretty in
schwantz
this
hanging
one.
out.
Yeah. Some of them are a little iffy.
I
But
didn't
anyways, since you were
didn't
talking
you
about
show
them-
this to us one night when we were playing poker years ago?
I'm pretty sure.
Didn't you show this to us
Jeez.
a long time ago when we were
Maybe,
playing
but
poker one night?
An older picture.
And I think
It's the
Robbie was like,
eyebrows.
Does look
I
alike.
believe Robinho
But it's the
said,
jawline,
"Oh,
too.
he
He
fucked the
looks a
shit
lot
out of
better
that."
now than he did.
Probably, yeah. I think I can imagine like how terrible that would be to take somebody home and then all
But
of
over
a
there, it's
sudden
not that big a deal.
so to sleep with
Well,
someone
well,
with the same.
He is
Does that say
related to
swallow?
you, so we didn't
No, I mean,
expect a
but
big deal.
It's not uncommon to have the lady
not
boys.
Yeah, it's not on.
Oh, that's very big in Thailand and
It's
Yeah,
not
what?
frowned upon very
I
much.
went
Pan
to
Asia,
college.
Oh,
whatever the hell you want to talk about.
Like on The Hangover when they were in Chinese
Lady
land?
boys.
That's a little different.
That's a
Yeah,
little
there was
different.
like a whole. There was like
But
a
I
whole
went to college
entire
with
club
somebody
with
who
them.
was from Thailand, and that's not abnormal over there at all.
No, it's very.
So the strip club that had a bunch of dicks.
Yeah, but they were females and they were like all into it.
Oh, whoa. Who's this guy? Who's this guy she's with in this picture with the flower? What's going
I'm
on
guessing
here?
it's the guy who's probably hitting it.
Oh my god!
Oh boy.
I see a bulge a little bit. That's all right. So let's
Okay, so
venture on. I don't know if I'm
Yeah, let's do this.
actually gonna be able to try to update as we go. I'm gonna try to. We'll see how that works.
so let me just ask you, what would you say to your child
If
if
they
that
wanted,
came about?
oh, I don't even know.
Male wanting to be female or female wanting to be male?
Does it matter?
Yeah, does it really matter?
Kind of.
Well, yeah, I guess what he's saying is that either means mom failed at her job or dad failed at his job. That's what that means.
I mean, if it's boy wanting to be girl, I mean, at that point, I don't know. I hate to say it, but you lose a little bit of respect, I guess.
I would be
It
bummed,
ends
but
up
I'm
being a double-sided coin if you think about it.
and a
Because
double dong
from the
daughter.
Well, from the medical aspect, right? Because I've had to take.
Show's not a doctor, just so we know. Now, being that we mentioned Hangover.
Just because he watches videos of people getting their heads chainsawed off doesn't mean he's a surgeon.
That's how I learned my anatomy.
Do you think these guys know? Do you think these guys in the picture know?
Oh yeah.
I hope so.
No, I mean
The question is, do they care?
there's a big market for that.
Because
Dude, John Brennan.
Places that are accepting of that, and they know that it's a man, so they don't care.
John Brennan from
Are you
Cowhead
talking
said he's
about,
into that.
Like BH, is that?
That's weird.
He always talks
that
about it,
you're
like
talking
tranny
about?
porn and all that stuff.
Okay.
Well, they probably
Get it?
Actually,
I
you
mean,
know what?
I mean, if they go to places that are acceptable and they don't really
drove
know.
for a private ambulance company in Tampa.
I believe you.
And we transported the father of. We transported the father of somebody who owned a swinger bar, I guess, or club, or whatever you consider it.
Gotcha.
And I guess they have a room where there was transsexuals.
Oh, I believe it.
You know what?
It's America.
You'd be amazed
Do whatever you
at
want.
how many people are actually interested in that.
Yeah.
But that would be the freaky side of anybody. But
Dramatic pause as Joyce types things.
Oh yeah, I didn't know we were. I didn't know we were done. All right, so the first topic, well, slash current event of the night. It's got to be. It's nowhere but Florida. Cops. This is what they said. Woman stripped, did yoga in roadway. Floridian 51 busted after bizarre display. This was in Ocala. Let's see. Michelle Cernak, 51, was collared on a variety of drug counts after police responded to a 911 call about an intoxicated woman stripping off her clothes on an Ocala street. When officers confronted the Ocala resident, her pants were at her ankles, though she still had panties covering her private area.
Oh.
Glad they added that in
Yeah,
there.
that's nice.
Witnesses told officers that Cernak had been doing yoga poses. So in the middle of the street, doing yoga. She was
her underwear.
Yes, she was exercising about 10 feet from her truck, which had its driver's door open. A search of the vehicle turned up heroin and drug paraphernalia.
Shocking.
Yes. Cernak.
Well, at least
would-
there was no children in the car. That's.
Yeah, I mean it's a surprise.
It is the summer here in Florida.
him, her.
But
Sounds
the
like bath salts to me.
during questioning, Cernak, who had a bleeding wound on her left ankle, reportedly admitted that she had been shooting heroin.
I think she admitted that when she was doing yoga in the street with no
She
clothes
is the
on.
sister to the lady in Tampa who ran into the McDonald's and started ripping off her clothes and ransacked the restaurant. They sound like they're probably related.
Probably.
That's weird. All right, let's see. Next one in Florida here. Once the page loads. Problems.
We sure don't paint Florida a very good light.
Well, there's not much to paint. It's
At least we're not Pasco County Slam Book.
it's the worst.
That's on Facebook. Show you want a good joke? Check that out. Pasco County Slam Book.
I don't think they know. I'm just saying, like, I'm still stuck on this. I really don't think they know.
Pretty sure they know. All right, so Marco Island man charged in unusual drug smuggling case. Something similar to what we've heard before.
all right.
Austin Bavnani. What is that on? Was it Bubba? Guilty.
Guilty.
Was spotted after police officers spotted him speeding on US 41 near Commercial Drive. During the traffic stop, police learned Bavnani was driving on a suspended license. He was arrested and taken to a Naples jail.
What they find in his butthole.
Wow, somebody's on top of it here.
He's- or behind it.
While in his cell, police say Bavnani threw up 3 small bags containing a white powdery substance. He then stuffed the bags in his rear.
Wow.
He was
That's a quick
searched and they were
reaction.
pulled
Quick
out.
on your feet.
So he threw them up and then stuffed them in his ass.
Not a rookie. That's a veteran move right there.
At least he didn't have to buy lubrication to get him up there.
Well, I'm gonna assume he did.
In jail?
Oh yeah. Oof. Oh, he was
Because he
given
threw
it
them
in
up.
jail. That's. Oh, she's just
He
saying
had
the puke-
lubrication
the
on, yeah.
puke helped
So
it go up
he
there.
stuck acid
You're
lube
gross, intern.
acid lube packets up his ass.
Oh. Salad shooter. It's the
man.
worst.
That is pretty bad.
He might not have needed lube. He's probably done it before. So
Yeah, he's in prison. I'm pretty sure it's like it's his drunk. That's your junk drawer when you're in prison. You just where do I
Junk
put
drawer.
this? Put my keys? Oh, I'll just keister 'em.
Now, this is a video, and I'm going to pass it around. It's from the LA Times. It's about a California highway patrol.
Okay.
It's a beating video that was going on the side of the road. Let me see if I can get this pulled up
I
without.
think I've seen that. That bitch wouldn't stop fighting back. She needed to just lay there and not move. He
Well,
wouldn't
see,
have beat her ass.
that's the thing. The one that I have,
Wait, hold on. Where's the gap? Was she black?
she was black.
Oh, stop.
Where's the gaff?
I'm
Yo, time out.
What's the quote?
Hold up,
I'm
hold up.
struggling with the video here.
Yeah, technology is failing you.
It is failing me today. Yeah, I don't know if the video is going to come through.
Would you like me to make my phone a Wi-Fi hotspot for you?
Yeah, do that. No, I've got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the wingman's working fine. It's his phone over there. He's having
What
issues.
quote?
The giant quote.
Hold on, intern has something to say.
Law enforcement officers are now street corner psychologists. Some are trained well, some are not. But the reality is that they are cops. They are not psychologists. This was from Carla Jacobs, advocate for the effective mental health system.
Cool.
Basically saying how this lady had a mental issue and the cops were a little bit out of hand when they were
Insensitive to
when they
her
were beating
needs.
her. But I didn't see the whole video. My question
And you never will.
My question was, what was she doing to have this happen to her? Like, it just doesn't happen. You just don't walk up. I can show you a still video or a still picture because the video is
Yeah.
obviously not working.
When I saw it,
You
it
can
showed
imagine.
him beating on her right away. I didn't see what led up to it.
Well, of course you're not going to see that part because then it's not going to get 20 million hits
Hey,
on
listen,
YouTube.
I don't remember what it was. I showed someone like they had a picture of a guy, and it looked like it was staged, but it was not. The cop told the guy to put the gun down, and he set it down. But as he set down like I think it was a rifle or something.
Speaking to
He
the
reached
mic.
into his back pocket. On the back corner, there was another cop, and he said, "Gun," because when you looked at the video, it looked like these guys just blasted this guy. He was black. And they just shot him for no reason. But in reality, when you looked at the
Oh.
video in slow motion, he was pulling a gun from his back. So you don't see what really happens in the videos. They just show you the shit they want to get started, make everybody get.
Well,
You gotta
yeah.
get that ad money on YouTube.
What was I going to say? This is what the video reminded me of when I actually watched it. You remember Halloween 2, not the old school one, but the newer one, where Michael
Terrible
Myers can't stop stabbing the lady in the hospital? That's what it reminded me of. Minus the knife. Just
There comes-
Everything
there
in
comes a point where you gotta
California
stop.
with crazy people starts on the highway.
Just ask Ponch and John.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Well, that didn't start on the highway.
No.
Started at, what was that, Brentwood?
Started in the front porch of Nicole Brown's house.
Nicole Brown.
What about the 71-year-old who was released from prison today for the shooting in the movie theater?
Oh yeah, I heard he's.
Oh, the
gonna
guy,
get-
the guy from around here. He got
Yeah.
released on, what was it, 150,000 on bail?
Yeah, they let him go for now.
Yeah, someone's gonna kill that
He
guy.
was allowed to go home, but yet he is still not free, apparently. I don't know.
Oh, he's on probably serious house arrest.
Serious house arrest.
Probably.
No movies either. That guy has lost all movie
Yeah,
watching
he
privileges.
used to be a cop. That might be
He's
one
got
of
to
the
send his
reasons
wife to
why
Redbox. No movie
most people
theaters for
wouldn't have
him.
got out.
And no texting.
Nothing. Oh God.
I got one for you here.
All right, bring it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to post all these after. Bobby Leonard shot wife because he was tired of her, Missouri cops.
Well, at least he had a reason.
When Bobby Leonard was questioned about shooting his wife, Carolyn, in the shoulder on Saturday, he didn't mince words. Leonard, 59, allegedly confessed to the crime and said it was because he was tired of her.
I'm tired of this woman.
They were arguing Saturday morning in their trailer in
I was
Missouri.
gonna say, whoa, before you even said trailer, I was gonna say white trash.
Yeah, trailer was an unnecessary noun
Before you
there.
said trailer, I swear I was gonna say white trash.
Was it a double wide?
It doesn't.
She probably was. That's why he was sick of her.
He,
Sick of you.
when the county corporal arrived, he responded to a call about a female being shot by her husband and found Carolyn Leonard laying on the front porch covered in blood. Victim told officers that her husband shot her. When Leonard
I'm gonna go ahead and wager she said my husband done shot me. Not.
Yeah, there's no quotes around what was said
Yeah,
there.
well, there was probably no correct English used. So
Not one correct grammarage. I got one for you. If you're done with that one.
all I was going to say was that he was tired of her, shot her, charged with first-degree domestic assault,
How's that only first degree? You shot her.
and it was like obviously premeditated.
Yeah, like,
he was planning.
He's
on
tired
doing
of her.
it. Yeah.
So he thinks about it. He gets tired of her, devises the plan, shoots her, leaves her on the porch, and that's first degree. What's third degree? The chainsaw video that we just saw last week?
That was awful. Now you can go ahead.
All right, so Florida man. Polk deputy.
Strange.
Yeah. Polk deputies used taser to arrest unruly guest at Legoland. This is not something you expect to see at Legoland. Winter Haven. When Polk County Sheriff's deputies asked him his name, he squawked. Pterodactyl was his reply. After a brief chase through Legoland, Richard Campagna, 36, of Bradford Avenue in Port Charlotte, was arrested at the end of an incident that lasted about 30 minutes. A 30-minute chase after a man claiming to be a pterodactyl through Legoland.
And this is in Legoland.
This is
a
in
30-minute
Legoland.
chase in an amusement
Yes.
park.
Yeah.
I've transported patients.
I don't know about
squawk.
that.
Yeah, that's about it. You know, they just chased him. I think he hit someone. And
But I'm still stuck on the 30 minutes in a theme
yeah,
park.
how does it take you that long?
You can walk around a theme park in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can.
he flew.
Well, yeah, he's a pterodactyl.
okay, sure. Maybe if you walk around a theme park in 30 minutes without stopping.
Yeah, you're thinking about it
You're
without
speed walking,
wings. He
bro.
probably went around 10 times.
Who walks
He's
around
a
a theme park?
pterodactyl.
Who walks around a theme park and does not stop?
Pterodactyls.
Obviously, this guy. All right, so let's see.
Keep drinking that PBR. It's doing you good.
It is. It's
No more
making
Florida.
makes me funnier.
This
There's
one.
got to be some fucking
No.
people out of this state.
Yeah, maybe next time, but this one's in Florida.
Oh, they tased him. Did I tell you that? Yeah, he got put back into the cage at Jurassic Park.
18-year-old Florida teen Caitlin Hunt arrested and expelled from high school over gay relationship. Charges pressed by her girlfriend's homophobic parents.
Is that an old story? Because that sounds familiar.
No, that just,
you're
About
happened.
2 months ago. It was about a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Well, she just got expelled though.
In a modern-day Romeo and Juliet family feud. That's how this article starts. Family's been torn apart by a homophobia of a daughter's girlfriend's parents who pressed lewd and lascivious battery felony charges on her after finding out about her gay relationship. Earlier this school year, Florida's Sebastian River High School senior Caitlin Hunt, who at the time was 17, began a relationship with her classmate, a 15-year-old girl.
See,
No,
this is a
that
touchy
might-
subject. I'm all about the protecting your kids, but how many of these stories have you seen where like a dude who's 17 or 18 in high school, senior, is dating like a girl who's a sophomore, she's 15. Parents aren't happy about it. They pitch a fit. Now that dude's a sex offender for the rest of his life.
Parents are okay with
Actually-
it, and then all of a sudden they get un-okay with it.
Actually, you
Yeah.
know what? I have a friend of mine who I still talk to this day, who I went to high school with. He was 18. He dated his girlfriend. She was 16. And in Connecticut,
Not kosher.
not kosher. Parents weren't happy with it. Broke up.
Dude's life is
For
ruined.
statutory rape. They actually stayed together. They got married.
And he's still
And
still
he's now
ruined.
has a sex offender.
Yeah.
He's now on the sex
Is
offender registry.
Connecticut the same way with that, where it's like for life?
Yes.
I don't know if it's every state. I
Just
don't know
like
if
our
it's federal
show.
law.
No, Connecticut
life.
Connecticut is the same way. It's just their age bracket is a little bit different. Because what is it in Florida? 18 to
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I'm proud that I don't know that.
I think it's in the Great
No, but I
American
mean-
the Great American Teach-In in
I mean,
high
if you-
school. We had an officer come in one time and they
think it's
handed out
16
something
in
for
Florida.
the statutory rape law, which is under the age of 24, a consenting 16-year-old is legal. But if the parents have a problem with it, technically they're still dependent on the parents.
Yeah.
When I was 18, there was no. I mean, you're almost getting out of high school, and then you gotta look at it as you're a senior. 16 is like just starting as a sophomore, maybe. So think of it as school related. Were you looking at people that were 2 years younger than you when you were ready to graduate from high school?
yes.
Yeah, there's some hot
I don't
freshmen
know.
and
The
sophomores.
age on there
Wouldn't any
would
good
scare me
parent?
away. I
But
don't
wouldn't
care how
any
nice
good
We're talking
parent
about 3
of a
years.
16-year-old be concerned?
Yeah,
It's a 3-year age
21
gap.
to
That's not
18,
big.
Okay, 18.
Who the hell graduates high school when they're 21?
No, I'm just giving you a difference of the 3 years. I mean, when you're 18 and not, I don't know, just something I wouldn't touch, obviously. I wouldn't touch that with a 4-inch, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Be tough.
Yeah, there it is.
Too much effort. I got another one from Florida for all you NBA fans.
Oh, LeBron's not here anymore?
It's interesting. It's a
Intern.
LeBron story. Florida man probably starting to regret his tattoo. I want you guys to take a look at this. This is a man. That's his back.
Ugh.
LeBron James with the championship trophy. His entire back. And it says witness up above it. Apparently, he didn't witness it.
Apparently not.
God, that's an expensive tattoo also. I mean, think about that. That's a lot of tattooing.
Now, is that like, does it have a year? I haven't looked at it yet.
It
Does
doesn't
have, like,
matter.
its
It's
most
got
recent
LeBron
year?
James in his
It
Miami
doesn't
Heat
matter.
jersey.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he did win
I
2
won't say you
championships.
can't
there,
tell it's Miami Heat, but you really, other than the color.
Yeah, the
Why
color
would
of the
you do
jersey
that?
kind
That's
of.
just-
As he gets
Terrible.
older, it's instead of a jersey, it's going to look more like a bathrobe.
It's going to be a moo-moo.
I used to wear a number 22 earring for Emmitt Smith.
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
frowned upon.
I would
quite often
really
by that.
love. I would love to see you in earrings.
Me? No, just one side.
I think he'd like to see you in a dress, too.
I don't know about that, but some nice earrings. Was it just the right ear? Because that's where you have the hole,
It
right?
was the left ear.
That was the left ear, yeah.
Thanks for trying to.
Right.
Just to be safe, I put it in the left ear.
All right, I got another one here. This is very strange. I saw this the other day. Out of Time magazine. A stinky compound may protect against cell damage, study finds.
All right, that sounds like fun.
It's a study that was done by the University of Exeter, I believe. Hold on. Scientists from the University of Exeter say that a compound found in the smell of rotten eggs and human flatulence might someday be useful in mitigating the cell damage responsible in part of certain diseases.
It's worth it.
And I just told my wife that the other day because she always bitches about my farting. I said it's good for you. God damn
It's
it.
good for you.
They examined the impact of hydrogen sulfide gas, which humans produce in small amounts during digestion, on cells' mitochondria. Although the gas is noxious in large doses, scientists found that cellular exposure to smaller amounts of the compound may prevent mitochondrial damage. This
Well, that
could
makes
have
sense.
future implications in the prevention of strokes, arthritis, heart disease, among other things, researchers say.
It's just like anything, like radiation. It's super, super tiny amounts
But
of
what it's
radiation are
saying
good
is
for
that
you.
You can fart, and it's actually good for the people around you.
So when I farted on you earlier when we were playing pool, you should have thanked me.
No, it's going to suck, but it's probably good for me.
Well, no,
Intern, fart on him. It's good for him.
actually, I think the intern's exiting the premises for the day.
Exiting? Intern's got work to do?
Yeah, at 8 a.m. I'm tired. What were
Good
you gonna
night,
say?
intern.
I've got one coming out of Claremont, Florida.
Another one out of Florida. Did you already do your other one out of Florida?
Yeah, he just.
Yeah, it was,
Okay, yeah, the
it's a
LeBron
tattoo.
James.
Says,
deal.
just days after getting arrested in a child sex sting, Robert Kingslover is a long way from his beloved job at Walt Disney World.
Oh,
Inside his rented house in a
sucks.
suburban Orlando neighborhood filled with children, he sits in a folding chair in a nearly empty room, wires dangling in the corner where his computer used to be connected. Now he can't be online or near children.
Thank you.
My life is ruined, he told CNN in an interview at his home. My
Good.
family's life is ruined. My kid's life is ruined. I've devastated my parents because of bad judgment.
You get no
Because of bad
sympathy from me.
judgment. King Solver 49 is one of at least 35 Disney employees arrested since 2006 and accused of sex
Wait,
crimes
how many
involving
Disney
children.
employees
35
35.
in 8 years?
Yeah.
arrested of sex crimes? Child? Oh.
Well, I mean,
I guess there's an allure.
Arrested for sex crimes involving children, trying to meet
Oh.
a minor for sex or for possession of child pornography, according to a 6-month CNN investigation that examined police and court records and interviewed law enforcement officials and some of them, the men who have been arrested. 5 Universal Studios employees and 2 employees from SeaWorld also have been arrested. So far, a total of 32 have been convicted, with the remaining cases pending. 2 cases which were in the possession of child pornography occurred on Disney property, according
Oh.
to police reports. None of the cases involves children or teenagers visiting the parks.
Good.
Now I don't want to go to Disney World.
I do.
yeah, I still want to go to Disney World. But
Okay,
see, the
and
thing,
I'm going to never stop going to
I
Disney
have to
World.
side with you because of how much you like Harry Potter.
It's
I'm
true.
40 years old and I love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, so
I'm not excited about that new movie, though.
did you happen to see the picture I posted? What they did to me at work today? What
Yeah,
I
it's
did.
great.
I'm just looking at the 2. Yeah, that's your favorite one right there.
Okay,
though.
no, that's what Mendel put up there.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Nice. That looks like you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
great.
that's Mendel?
Yeah.
All right, there he is. The taste of things
Yeah,
to
they
come.
put a. Ethan, did you see that picture?
No, I did not.
They drew a big old dick and balls on his car,
Let me get through the story.
all
and
across
learn.
his windows. And
Brittany Cup.
see, that's what you do on someone's birthday.
She really took the time to do that?
Yeah, actually,
That's a
I was
true
I was
friend.
walking around and somebody else goes, "Hey, I'm going to watch the bar." Brittany's in the bathroom. I go, "Oh, okay." And I was just walking around, and all of a sudden,
Hey, Chris,
the other manager on today went to the store. He brought some stuff back, so I go out there to help him. He got a big fan. And I see some shenanigans by my car. And
That's good shenanigans too, right there.
All right, let's see here.
What else you got over there?
I am almost completely caught up. Okay, here's the other thing I got for you. It's about Adam Richman. I think last week I said I was saving this for this week. How did this woman get the new Man vs. Food show pulled from the air?
Oh yeah, we didn't know exactly what he said.
Meet Amber Sarah. Amber runs a blog where she gives herself the title Fat Activist, which she takes very seriously. So don't you dare cross her path, especially if you're Adam Richman with the new Man vs. Food-esque show titled Man Finds Food. Recently, Adam posted on his Instagram a picture of the latest in his pursuit to lose weight, where he mentioned something about Thinspiration. I guess it's supposedly it's a negative word, but he used it like inspiration to be thin.
They're probably equating it to fat shaming.
But what it says on here is, here's his post. Had ordered this suit from a Savile Row tailor over a year ago. Think I'm going to need to take it in a little. And then a bunch of hashtags. The last one is Thinspiration. Now, in the image, it says you can't tell from the above image, but he's stretching out his old pants to show how much weight he lost. Apparently, it's a lot. Well,
He was a big dude.
Apparently, this hashtag has a negative meaning.
Thinspiration?
Yeah. The negative connotations are that it inspires eating disorders and in some parts of the internet, or in some parts of the internet. Now,
So he seriously lost his show because he tagged it Thinspiration?
well, she had a bunch, she made some comments and had some other people write some comments. And then he writes back, "Do I look like I give a fuck?"
That was a bit out of left field. He probably should have not said that.
So he started having issues with Amber. It says Adam started having it out with Amber and her anti-Thinspiration clan and didn't hold back the punches. Fortunately, we're limited to finding the original comments and only Adam's replies. So take it for what it's worth yet again. Now this
Oh, so that coward deleted all her comments afterwards?
yeah, like
What a
it's,
piece of crap.
It's pretty bad on here. Now, one thing he does say, and of course it doesn't show exactly what the comment above or below was other than his stuff. It says, he goes, "No, I legitimately don't give a fuck about haters and closed-minded internet loudmouths like you at all. And don't come to me with childishness when a hashtag throws you into a tizzy of posting comments and never watching you again. Seriously, grab a razor blade and draw a bath. I doubt anyone will miss you."
Oh, that was a bit too much.
That's a bit much.
That's a bit too much.
That's going to roll into the talk next week where we're going to talk about bullying and suicide.
She got his show kicked off the air?
I don't
No,
know
I'm
if
gonna
it, I
go
don't know
ahead
if
and
it
say
ever
he did.
started.
No, they had just started announcing, I think, that it was going to be on, and I don't know if they signed the contract.
Well,
or anything.
they postponed it. It doesn't say that it technically
He'll be
is
back.
done, but they've postponed it.
Look, I tell you what, Food Network cares a whole lot more about making money than they do about some fatty who's upset. So his show will be on the air again.
I don't
They're
understand.
both in the wrong. He
shouldn't have said that.
He's a celebrity. He knows he can't say stuff like that.
True.
I think it's just going to fly under the radar. And she needs to just shut up. And if she's proud of being fat, like she says, she wouldn't care. Go be fat.
And obviously she's not proud of being fat because obviously she cares.
How could you
So-
be? How could Thinspiration? God, this is. We're gonna.
I mean, the word inspiration.
Okay,
today,
you know
like,
what?
why-
Let me
To
put
be
it
thin.
to you like this.
Wanting to
okay?
be thin is a bad
if somebody
thing.
says to you, okay, I want to be thin.
Oh,
No,
I've never been so insulted in my life,
Okay,
Ethan.
but but what are you first thinking? Okay, if
I'm gonna
this
eat
person-
healthy and work
if this
out.
if this person wants to lose weight, then what are they going to do? They're going to eat right. Okay, but to the people that want to say, "Oh, I want to be thin," and I'm never going to get there. Let me tell you where you find those people. Sitting in drive-through at McDonald's.
Yeah, Hooters.
And they order a Big
Eating
Mac.
chicken wings.
They order a Big Mac, but hey, they get
And a
a large
Diet Pepsi.
Diet Coke.
Yeah,
so
the
they don't
Diet
have to make
Coke, yeah.
themselves feel bad.
But I had a Diet Coke.
Okay? Or you get the people who sit at Hooters.
Well, they're there for more than just food of any variety.
Really?
Yeah. They're there for the breasts and not the chicken. I thought you guys don't even have chicken breasts there on the menu, do you? Yeah. Maybe in like a sandwich, right? Yeah.
Oh, that burger, that blue cheeseburger is pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah, Show loves a blue cheeseburger.
it
Loves
is. It is good.
Especially when I get half off every time.
I just like blue cheese. I'm a big fan of blue cheese.
Blue cheese is good.
It's so good.
All right, think,
Real blue cheese too.
I think now is the time for Ethan to have to say what he wants to say.
Oh,
Is
you
that-
you
is
had
now
something
his
on your
time.
mind?
It is now his time.
I don't.
Wait a second, doesn't he have to do the?
Oh yeah, you got to zap your finger. That's
No, that's not going to happen.
yeah, you have to.
No,
It's
I'm a
just a
civil
rule.
servant. I don't have to do that.
If you look at the contract that we didn't print and you didn't read or sign, you will see clearly that it says you have to do that.
Okay, now the only other.
Shaw will do it.
Didn't do this was the gaff.
the
Yeah,
guy
he
did
was
He
a
went-
total poon. I hope you heard that, DeGaff.
it. I don't think he actually listens.
You're really not
He
a big
probably
fan
doesn't.
of him, are you?
No,
No, I'm a fan of him,
I
just
like
not his antics.
the gaff, but I don't. The whole.
I think a real tough guy would have just put his finger in the thing. I'm not a tough guy. I did it. I wasn't happy about it. Oh, he's going to do it. Speaking to the mic. Put it down there by your junk. Get a little bit closer. Oh, that was good.
All right, Show your. Oh, it actually smells.
Yeah, you burned
My
a little
skin's
bit.
burning.
Yeah. I told you, it's like those batteries are rejuvenated.
What do I have to do it for?
Why not?
Because you're
Well,
here. It's part of the game.
McBride and I did it. I would say put your nuts through it, but I don't want him to go actually through it.
Oh, those,
Like the game operation.
yeah, that
Is it
would
gonna
smell.
Go right in there.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
Same place you touched last time.
Oh, I like that. That's a good man.
Get it over with.
good.
There was actually fire.
Here we go. Yes.
Son of a.
And how's it feel?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It doesn't really hurt. It's just.
It's just a quick sensation.
Yeah,
No,
it's
just
not pleasant.
Tingles. It was a quick sensation, kind of like my marriage.
All right, if we're gonna
Okay,
Oh,
moving on.
be smarter than a Hooters girl, I think you got to do it in the nuts. That's the loser, the lowest
Oh,
score. It's gotta be
that's
the
a
nuts.
lot.
No. Well, how are we going to get a Are You Smarter Than a Hooters girl to put her balls on that?
No, I'm just.
Well, I mean, you've seen the pictures of his family. I mean, they're
Yeah.
We can, yeah.
just call
You gotta do
call
something-
Cho.
Some punishment if you lose. You
So
all
you,
right?
you don't have anything? You got nothing you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, you know, the one thing that you and I had discussed previously.
yes.
I did want the gaff here.
Well, I mean, you could still say it because, I mean, of course, McBride would like to hear it.
I'd
and
like to hear
Joe
it.
would
Were
like
they
to hear
here when he said that or no?
They weren't here.
I've
no,
known
but
him
they
longer
heard
than
it.
anyone in this room. So go ahead.
Okay, since I wasn't here, I only heard bits and pieces of that show
Yeah.
when you and I were. So, exactly what he said is he said, any girl who holds a baby belonging to somebody else, why would you let her kiss that baby, knowing that probably along the way, how many times?
Mouth hugs.
Yes. So
Why would you ever even think about
Okay,
that?
Yeah,
so
why
That
would
that was
be a
his thought.
concept?
that was his thought. So here is my rebuttal to that. Okay, if
Listen up, DeGaff. This is his shoot.
that is the case,
Live from Choice's back room.
if that is the case, then how many mouth hugs are you sucking on when you kiss her?
Oh, Lord. That's a good question. And I kind of wish he was here to answer that. I'm sure he would
Because
somehow say,
in reference, if you get with a woman and you love her and you're in a relationship, she probably gave somebody one or two mouth
probably.
hugs before
It's a
you.
safe assumption these days.
So how many mouth hugs are you mouth hugging?
Yeah. I mean, the same could be said for traveling down south. He's touching swords, crossing the streams, if you will.
According to Billy
Sword
Madison
fight.
show, when he gives Australian kisses.
Okay, but
That's a valid question. It's a valid question. Somehow, I think his answer would be humorous and involving race.
I wanted to call him because he couldn't make it here tonight.
Call him. Get him on the
No,
phone
he-
right now.
No, he told me, he goes, I'm tired, man.
I'm tired. It's from all those mouth hug kisses he's been getting. That's what
Yeah,
it
he,
is.
he said he was moving furniture all day, so he was unable to appear.
why don't you call his fat ass up?
Okay, I'll call him.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to take a brief intermission.
Charles, I think you.
Oh,
could
no
call-
intermission.
DeGaff.
Yeah,
While we try to
no,
get DeGaff
no.
on the phone here. He's not going to answer. He knows exactly what it's going to be.
Yeah.
He won't answer.
Like, oh, sorry, wrong number.
I'm too busy. All right, here we go. In vivo.
He always answer for you.
He should. He's not going to answer. He should be a politician, dodging the tough questions.
Maybe he won't answer. That's too bad.
Wait, he ain't going to answer.
No
That's
answer.
5 rings. Doesn't he have voicemail? What kind of phone does he have? Obama phone. Obama phone doesn't have voicemail?
47276.
Yeah, don't give out his whole number.
No, he knew. He's looking at the phone.
He wouldn't be happy with that.
Oh man. Actually, we should have. That would have been funny.
Well, I hope I can be
Yeah,
here.
text
when-
him.
I hope-
Answer the phone. We're giving out your number on the air.
I really hope that he can
He
be
won't
here
care.
so I can, I would really like to hear him explain himself.
It's a valid question, and I
It is
thank
a
you
valid
for
question. It deserves a valid answer, no?
it. No, he does.
Okay.
You're probably not going to get one.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
It'll be entertaining, though. It'll be loud and entertaining.
Timeout.
Hold up. Time out.
It's funny. All right, so I guess we're waiting on your schedule for next week. Show's going to be next. I believe it's going to be next Thursday night.
I can do Thursday.
I think Thursday will work out
I will
best.
be here because I'm working during the day. So
Next Thursday? Not like 3 days from now, Thursday. Next Thursday.
I know I
well,
work
considering
like
I make
almost
the
every
schedule,
effing
I will be
Friday.
here.
Yeah, true.
You.
I guess you're right. So, so we're going to talk about the bullying and suicide situation.
Is that all in one, or are they two separate topics like bullying?
I mean, we can make it
The
different
only
ones,
reason
but
I'm asking is because usually, sometimes in some cases, and I've been in a couple situations to where that has led to suicide. So
well, yeah, that's part of the reason that we're going to talk about it. But also, I mean, we could talk about it both separately as well. We've talked about it before. It's a very it's a topic that we hit on a lot, kind of like drugs and Florida women and things like that.
some kids do feel bullied to where they feel they need to.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, bullying is a real thing, but the
I think a
answer
lot of
that
it
some of
is-
those people choose is never the answer.
we
You
used
know,
to pick
kill
on this
yourself because
kid
someone's a
over-
jerk. I mean, that's just, yeah.
It's not, but I think that the kids that are bullied, if you think about it,
But then you see these stories where it's like the parents bullying kids, like creating fake Facebook accounts.
Yeah, yeah.
actually,
It's
you know
crazy.
that actually, now that you bring that up, remember a while back that father who called out his daughter on Facebook
No.
because she put the post on Facebook and he blew up her laptop with his 350.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I
out
did
in the
see that.
backyard.
That's pretty funny.
Well, they ended up on the Today Show shortly after that, and he had to openly apologize to his daughter on national.
That's
He didn't have
ridiculous.
to.
That's
Well, he did it
ridiculous.
because he was seen as
A bully?
yeah. Basically.
Bullying your daughter?
Yeah.
I mean, it's your daughter. What were you going to say, Joe?
We used to pick on this kid.
How proud you must
A
be.
friend of mine, and he was he's only actually a year younger than us, but he was just, you could tell he was a little bit off. And like we played football, and we would just make sure we really fucked him up when we tackled him, and just beat the hell out of him, all that kind of shit. Well, years later, now you can find his picture on the Hernando County Prison, or not Hernando, but the Florida State Prison. He's incarcerated for attempted rape. He's just, and you see his picture,
It's your fault.
and it's like, man, I can't believe I fucked with that guy when he was.
You
young.
better hope
It's
he
like
doesn't. You
would
better
slit
hope
your
he
throat right now.
forgets.
He's sick looking. He was attempted rape or something. He broke into a house. He's a career criminal.
It's your fault.
So I guess I.
Yeah, you did it to him.
I
Yeah,
that's
it's your
me.
fault.
You did it to him. You
You're a
tormented
terrible
him. and you
person.
His
ruined him.
his family. I mean, his father used to beat the shit out of him, and he was just. he
Well,
was
it's
off.
not that. It was
He was
you.
off anyways.
It was you.
And we just made it worse. Oh,
What?
you know what we did to him? You ever heard of an atomic sit-up?
Oh yeah, that's
No, I
great.
haven't.
That's great.
No, really. You haven't?
Atomic sit-ups are fantastic.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
is
it
it?
worked.
Yeah, they're fantastic as
We
long as
did
they're
it.
not
You
being
get
done to
someone to do a sit-up, and you
It was
challenge
so
them to do
foul.
it like you hold a towel over their head, and like there's no way you can get to do a sit-up with the towel over your head. The guy's holding the towel over his forehead, so you can't lean up. So what you do is you hold it over his face so he can't see. Someone else stands over him with his butthole right in front of his face, and you pull the towel out.
Go, whatever you got.
Nose in the
Put your
butt.
towel off his face, right in your ass.
It's pretty awesome.
I was the towel holder. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't have nobody bury their face in my ass, but we did it to him. It was pretty mean.
Yeah, I usually go to the gym, do about 20 reps of atomic sit-ups, and then go home and call it a day.
All right, so I guess until next time, make sure you say bye, show.
I said bye last time. I said bye, show.
Oh.
This is how we say bye, show.
Oh. Wolfpack.